Hello everyone and welcome back to more Desolate Planet. So, I've done a bit of stuff off camera. Um, First thing I did... Oh wow, sorry, I just surprise sneezed. First thing I did was I've been making a whole bunch of alloys over here. Enderium, Lumium, Signalium, you know, the like higher tier alloys that require induction smelter, things like that to produce. So, you know, we got some Enderium making, a good bit of Signalium, a bunch of Lumium here, and tons of metal, by the way. Because I'm going to go show you guys the sifting setup and how much it's been producing, because, whoa, it's insane. I thought maybe that we're going to have to worry about trying to get 4 ingots per ore using mechanism. I don't think that's something we have to even consider, because yeah, we're out of power right now because this ran out of kerosene. But it's also produced an absolutely absurd amount of resources. Like, look at all this iron in here. And I've been melting... Oh my god. I've been melting some of this stuff down. So, I don't think that's something that we're really going to have to worry about, because we have just an absolutely absurd amount there. The other thing I've been doing was working on a little quarry area. So I've kind of designed it to be a bit more finished. I filled the bottom with that rough cobblestone because it looks like actual rocks and stones and stuff. I like that. We do still need to get the blackstone production, which, what does that give us, actually? Let's make this easier. Crushed blackstone. Magma cream, can we get that from sifting netherrack? Yeah. So, realistically, this doesn't really do much besides, I think, give us a good chance at getting cobalt. I mean, 8.4% is pretty good. I compare that to the netherrack, which gives us, yeah, 2.8, or soul sand, which gives 1.4, yeah. You know, I thought about setting up a soul sand sifting area, but it's like completely pointless. Because, like, in previous versions, or like other versions of the what used to be Ex Nihilo, something like that, you used to be able to get like gas tiers from it, so it was very valuable. Although, do we even use gas tiers for much? And crystal stasis chamber, honor agitator. Okay, so really not that much. But yeah, I've kind of built this little area. I got this little, like... I thought about doing, like, sheet metal for it, but sheet metal is expensive. It's, like, actual iron blocks. And I thought about doing a mud roof, but that takes water, which is insanely valuable. So I just ended up going with, like, a simple stone building, wooden roof. But I like the little fact that it's raised up a little bit. It's just a tiny little structure. I actually should set my spawn. It goes to this little, like, storage crate area. I might set some stairs to go down here. I don't know yet. But I did want to start recording for the next, like, actual building thing that we're going to do here, which is an elevator. So we're going to install a really cool Matacraft elevator, which requires us to first slap down these bases. And on top of this, we need to put frames. Now, I'm making this big. It's really expensive, by the way. Like, stacks and stacks of plastic and compressed iron. But I'm making this big pretty much because it's cool. I think it needs to go up that high. I'm not sure. I think 2 stacks of frames is what I figured out I'd need. If not, then we'll have to make some more. Which will be a bit annoying because the frames are a bit expensive. Oh, I went too high on that one. I don't think I... Well, you know what I could do to get up there and get that? I also want to make a jetpack this episode. And I want to work on making a farm for, like, food. Right, something that'll grow, like, wheat. Why does that look like that? Is this one not... What is... Oh, none of them were high enough. Okay. This one's also not high enough then. Yeah. Oh, this is hurting my brain. But we're getting there. And it should just be this one. I have 2 extra. I don't quite understand why, but whatever. Oh, how do I make those? So I need a framed trapdoor. I might actually have one around here somewhere. This is why I want to get a jetpack, because now that I'm starting to build things for decoration and not just utility, it's becoming a pain to get around. And yeah, I think we might need one more set of frames there. Which means I would need another 14. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Yeah, there we go. I want that. Do I have ladders somewhere? Probably down here. I remember seeing in one of these chests, there's 2 oak ladders. There we go. We'll use birch ladders because we have tons of birch. Because, well, obvious reasons. I'm tempted to also make an... Oh, yeah, I also started growing dark oak tree. Get the roof that and the floor down there. Took me a long time to figure out how to get them because you get it from sifting podzol, not just regular dirt. And I ended up sifting like over a stack of dirt, and I was like, why isn't it working? What's happening? I was just being dumb. Really quick, I'm gonna replace these with... I'm gonna use polished cobblestone as our block here because it's nice looking and doesn't like really ruin much. So we just need to be down pretty much just 3 blocks will be plenty fine. I'm gonna kind of dig this out a little bit. This will be totally fine. Oh boy. Also, we have just way too much dust, so I've actually trashed a decent amount of it because it's not even so much is it becoming worthless, it's actually just taking up way too much space. Okay, slap down a torch here. And then we just need to set up a simple little air compressor. Not there, actually. I don't want it to go maybe over here. Put that on there, slap this onto here, put that onto that, so now we can directly control its output. And I think if we just go straight up into that... Oh, actually, all this advanced is completely unnecessary. I didn't realize the elevator can only handle 5 bars of pressure, so in that case, I'm actually going to switch this out for a regular air compressor. Because, believe it or not, these things are mega expensive. You get 8 from 20 valves, which requires 20 walls, which requires 8 compressed iron for 2. So it's very expensive to make the advanced pressure tubes. And now that I realize that this can't handle 20 bars of pressure, can only handle 5, we are absolutely just going to use a regular compressor. And we're just going to burn charcoal because we have an infinite supply of charcoal now. And it's not going to use a lot of pressure. There we go. We have a regular air compressor. Put those away. Grab these. That should be good. Do I have a speed upgrade? No, I mean, I can make more. I want to see, because at one point there was something wrong where I was able to make the speed upgrades without using lubricant. Where I could just use sugar and lapis. And if I can do that again... Yeah, I don't know why that's a thing. That might just be a bug in the pack right now. Like something wrong with the version that I'm in, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. Makes it way cheaper. Also, I've been letting this thing run and go and do its thing over here again because, again, I used a ton of plastic to make the elevator, so and I've doubled up on tanks at this point. Best I can, anyways. At some point, we're going to get large storage tanks for all these things, like big multi-block structures, but that's for later down the road. Fill this up. There we go. So I've just kind of been managing this, and yeah, this is how much of the fuels we're getting. I love the way the shadow actually shadows. It's really nice. Okay, so we need to go down here, whatever. I'll take fall damage, I don't care. Now we can just slap down a regular air compressor. Pressure tube, pressure tube, pressure tube. Slap the gauge on here. Put that on there. U on low signal. I have no way to test at that. Okay, well, actually, you know what we can do? Emit when greater than 0.1 bars of pressure. Yeah, unfortunately, that, although... No, that doesn't. What we could do is maybe something like that. Although, I think we could actually... I did bring a repeater, I think, for this exact reason. That way it comes out of the signal strength of 15. This should turn off, like, basically instantly. Wait, what? Slap some of these in there, get some pressure building up. Oh, wait, no, it's because it was at... Can I do that? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So there you go. Emit pressure when you're at 4.5. That will go ahead and power these guys up. Oh, and that's right. I want to, underneath everything that I place, put some solid blocks in case we ever end up breaking everything below. There we go. So we'll just let that thing go ahead and run. In the meantime, we can slap this button here. Oh, this thing needs a lot of pressure to even start. Okay. It's also went way quicker to set up than I remember. Although, if memory serves, the problem was actually assigning the floors and everything, not so much the construction of it. For now, give me these. And let's go make more of these frames. I need to get up to 16 of them, I believe. There we go. As close as we're gonna get. Eat some bread. Next thing we gotta eat is protein. Yeah, I really want to start getting a, I mean, how do you make the nutrient bricks? Let's check on that. If I remember correctly, it's a pain. Yeah, you gotta do that. I guess we gotta look at what makes fruit. So anything here that gives you chili. Okay, so chili would be a good one. And chili's pretty easy. Beans, onion, tomatoes, tomato sauce. What? You need tomato bowl, tomato sauce, onion, and beans. That's a weird one. Let's also sleep again. I killed a good, decent number of phantoms, so we've got a good amount of membrane. I'm not too worried about that right now. Oh, apparently there was a missing one. What? Well, that would explain why we had 2 extras. Okay. And then we slap this guy here. Probably doesn't have the pressure yet. But now we should be able to assign the floors and everything. Yeah, it's only at half a bar. Wow. Oh, ooh, please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. That is burning through charcoal now. Whoa. But that'll be okay, because it won't use much once it's filled up. This is really just kind of the initial cost. What? Why is it losing pressure? Oh, it's just missing that. Wow, this thing holds so much air. Okay, lesson learned. We didn't have enough charcoal. It's gonna blow up. Why didn't this turn on? Okay, well, let's have you turn on when greater than 4. Oh. Okay, let's take a couple speed upgrades out of there. There. And you know what? Give me that guy. Now why aren't you being registered? Hello? That I thought should work. Oh, can it just not be next to the... Oh, okay. It's just gotta be there. Interesting. Ground level. Whoa. Okay, so floor 2 is actually the top. Okay, so this one will be round. So E makes it close. That's annoying. Sometimes it does. All right, then. Is that gonna work? Yeah. It's annoying. There we go. Check this out. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, it's probably out of pressure, isn't it? Go up. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm stuck. Help! Help! Oh, no, it hit its max. Or it might need one more set of frames, actually. Oh, crud. I thought there was a way to extend, or to give him a... Go up. No, don't tell me where... Hold on. Let me go look up the max height of these things. Ah, I remember now. In order to increase the height, you have to stack multiple bases on top of each other. which sucks because these things were mega expensive. But it goes up, I think, 6 times the number of bases. Oh, that's annoying. Hey, we could probably leave just 2 in there for now. We can probably switch this back to 4.5. Yeah, and I'm going to grab a good bit more charcoal. It's almost there, but that means I need to make another 16 bases, which was like a stack and a half of plastic. A whole bunch of reinforced brick. Oh, it's so frustrating and annoying to do. Dang it. I was hoping I could avoid having to do that. I guess we should get this running again for now. No, it's got upgrade slots, but you can't put upgrades in it, huh? Well, let's put those in there. Dang, I forgot about that. Like, I could make it maybe a 3x3. Also, look at how much dirt is in here. That's insane. 3,000 is nuts. I think sometime soon I'm going to start replacing all the ground in this area with grass. Because I have all the dirt and I think it'll look nice. Instead of staring at dust forever and always. I'm going to do a bit of math and figure out how much plastic it actually takes. Make another 16. Like, I know it's immediately a half stack of plastic sheets. Because it's, here, I'll show you the recipe. The elevator base. Yeah, it's 2 sheets, 2 cylinders per base. And also, I made all the PCBs I think we're ever going to need with 2 full stacks of finished PCBs. So that's already, I need 32 plastic sheets there, and then, that means I need, what, 16 times 6? So it's 2 full stacks of plastic sheets for that. Which I actually don't even have. I will have once the thing out there runs a little bit longer, but ugh. Like, it's probably still worth it, because it's not like this is like a problem. It's just, it takes a long time to process. Right, I mean, that's another 32. Yeah, I mean, we get like a ton of plastic. I'm not even gonna lie. We get a bunch of it. Huge amounts of plastic. It's just, the problem is it just takes a long time to process it all. Right, to run it through the thermopneumatic processing plant and to cast it into sheets. Now, there is better ways of doing the sheets by using, it's called, like, frame. Yeah, a heat frame. Really cheap, actually. We can use it to make plastic sheets. So actually, we should do that, because it just makes... Actually, yeah, hold on. What am I should have done this ages ago. I forgot that it can give you extra... It can give you extra output. Let's do that. We need a chest. And I wonder if there's a way I can move these around to get both vortex tubes onto the same block. I probably could. I just kind of move... Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll look into doing that at some point. But for now... That does not seem to be getting very cold, huh? know what I bet I could do? Also, this thing was up to 1,000 degrees. I'd like to point that out. Give me this back. Nice. We'll plop that guy down there. You move, please. Also not how I want that placed. I want you like that. Put you there, you go there. Slap a heatsink on that guy. Okay, wow, yeah, that's getting very cold. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good. So is there a max at what I can get? Oh, yeah, okay. Multiplier by 1.75. So at negative 75 degrees is when it should have the best chance at giving us extra. Okay, so this is going to give us tons of plastic. So actually, I kind of want to make some more vortex tubes. Oh yeah, they're plenty cheap. I want to make... And I think only, like, one more is fine, realistically. So it was 5 compressed iron, 2 tube, 2 copper. That's it. There we go. Cool. Also, can these be controlled by redstone? I don't know. I would like to... I should just, like... I really gotta reorganize my, like, everything. So I can just keep, like, redstone on me and redstone torches, levers, alongside all my conduits and such. Okay, so but what I want to do is slap this guy here. So it's going, boom. Still going. Still going, okay. For now, that's okay. Oops, put a heatsink on it, too. Owie. I forgot that's a hot side. Break that guy for now. Need more LPG. Not much. At some point, I'm going to kind of automate this whole thing and make it look nice and cool and awesome and everything like that. Take this, toss that in there. Take this guy, put it right there. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. I gotta clear this out, upgrade this thing. Like, I don't need those flux capacitors for now. At some point, I want them when I get a jetpack, but look at how much more plastic that gets us. Wow, that was so awesome. Okay, so I need a full, just 2 stacks plastic sheets. And here's one of the more expensive and annoying parts. I need a ton of reinforced brick. Because I need... $16 cannon barrels. Means I need 16 tube. And... stack and a half of reinforced brick wall. That's also just not how you make the reinforced brick. Still not enough. Okay. That should be enough to make... Yeah, 16 of those. There we go. Okay. That actually wasn't so bad that time. The previous time I did math. I just didn't do the math right. So it came out not correct. Okay, we're gonna call... Whoa. Talk about nice, cool teleportation, dude. Please come back down. I'm also gonna move that collar to a different spot. But what I also need to do here... This. Slap some extra charcoal in there. Yeah, that consumed a ton of pressure again. Because we added, like, essentially double the capacity. I have no more speed upgrades to speed this up. I'm going to pause until this is back up to charge, so I'll be right back. I'm not going to make you sit through it. Alright, we're back. Blow up. Oh, you are still producing. Okay, so then we do have to lower that to 4.0 then. Yeah, we can't have... Because this one does not turn off like the advanced one does until it's burned through its supply. So we'll keep it at 4 for now. But now this should work. I also moved this over here. I think I can put speed upgrades in this guy. This needs to go up one more level of frame too. Dang it. I was hoping to be able to avoid doing that. Because I've used a ton of iron on this thing. Like, probably... I think this is going to make 60 blocks of compressed iron if I put... See, I think I put 49 in so far, so I'll put another 20. Brings us over a stack of compressed iron on this one project. But hey, I mean, it's not like iron is really a problem. Realistically, none of the resources that we're using on this is actually an issue. We have unlimited, like, insane amounts of unlimited iron coming from there. The air pressure here is basically free. Again, it all comes down to just timing, and well, that's easy enough to manage. Put those 6 back in there. Like, the hardest part's the plastic, because this guy is just very slow, but I can always set up multiple of those, and I'm going to at some point. Don't you worry. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to end up making a couple of these, because I think I want to do a food farm that produces chili, so I can get a bunch of nutrients all at the same time. But then, in addition to that, what I want to also have... Oh, this is so annoying to place. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we're going to set up like a food farm that makes chili. I kind of forgot how hideous this is, too, because it has to stand up like that. Oh well. At least you got this dope freight elevator. Slap some of these in here. Oh, that's right, because this is a pain. Clear that out, and then we can go over here. Paste that in there. Whoa! Oh, yeah, sometimes... Oh, that's right! The speed upgrades have to be evenly distributed. Because they only work on the specific block that they're placed in. Oh, that's annoying. Well, we're going to fix that at some point then. That point not being right now. But how are we looking down here on this guy? I'm actually curious how much pressure this does use. Oh, okay, it's really not that much. I imagine it's going to use more once we put speed upgrades in it, but fine. This wouldn't work if I place it here, does it? No. It's kind of annoying. There is also a way to set up buttons and stuff to call it, so I could... I mean, the elevator caller itself is also pretty cheap. Yeah. I might set one up here as well, facing out. I mean, realistically, we shouldn't really ever have to do that. Wait. I shouldn't have these speed upgrade. No, I should. Go back up. I'm actually going to drop these into this guy. There we go. And now I want to make probably 32 speed upgrades. So, speed upgrade. You get that. Water and lapis. Okay, so it makes the lapis more efficient, but I don't really care because really the only expensive part. I mean, glycerol we get from processing, from making biodiesel. Okay, well, we're not doing that right now. So I need, what, 2 stacks of sugar? Means I need a stack of sugar cane. Actually, probably less, but 2 stacks of lapis as well. What sugar cane do I have in here? Only 21? Oh, I was so inefficient with it prior. Dang it. That sucks. You know what I really should do, then? Can't put that on dust. That's a bummer. This piece of dirt. Break that guy as well. And we gotta start growing more of this. Is that really all the sugarcane I have? I mean, I think I had some glycerol. Did I use it all, though? Yeah, I did. Do I have any sugarcane around here? No, I don't think I do. Dang. That sucks. Also, let's see. Oh, we're out of power over here. I kind of forgot that that was going to be something that would happen. You can just put that away because we'll be able to just use this as a bucket. And now we need to eat baked potato. Here we go. So that's going to power this guy up, but got a whole bunch more Enderium. That's awesome. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to make those speed upgrades right now. Unfortunately. Here we go. Build up that way. We'll have to wait until we get more sugarcane. I mean, we could make some, but really not all that important right now. So let's just put all the rest of this stuff away, except for the dust. Don't care about the dust. In fact, I care about it so zero, I'm burning it. Because if we really need more, we have, yeah, 9 stacks of compressed dust. So 81 stacks of dust there. So now I want to work on a jetpack, because it's about dang time we get one. You craft a creative jetpack? You cannot. It's not one of those mod packs where you can make the creative items. Alright, basic jetpack. What do we need for this guy? Basic control circuit. It's expensive, but doable. Also, what do we need to get the advanced jetpack? We need a basic one plus advanced. Okay, so nothing crazy. Ooh, it's expensive. Wow. But you need the basic one. Yeah, basic armor plating. Yikes. That is expensive. Anyways. So 4 osmium. 12 osmium. Well, let's figure out, like, how many control circuits do we need? 1, 2, 3. We just need 3 control circuits, which means we need 3 of these guys, which also they take 20 redstone. How much redstone does 1 redstone give us? Gives us 10. Anyways, we'll do that. Cool. All of our Enderium is done being made. Wonderful. That gives us a total of a stack and 16. Awesome. So then for the basic jetpack, let's make this easier on us. Basic jetpack. Do I have basic universal cable? I don't, but I can make it. So I need 2 machine frames, which means I need another 2 of those. Right there. Dang it. Gonna do all this stupidness. Okay. Let's make that basic universal cable. 2 steel and a redstone. Good thing I have a bunch of steel that I made early on. Now, how many of these do I actually need? I need 4. Okay, I only need half of these. And how... So I need 4 energy tablets, which means I need 8 infused alloy, 8 iron, 8 redstone. I need more energy. Actually, I bet I could use these guys to power this thing, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's good. 4 iron. I needed 12 osmium. 2 more iron. 4 leather. So we needed 4 energy tablets, which means 12 gold, 16 more redstone. But yeah, we just need tons of redstone, basically, is what this comes down to. Anything else I can make right now? No, I mean, I think the armor plating, I suppose, that's expensive. And not worth it, in my opinion. I'm not going to armor it until we get the next level of jetpack. And I also want to get an AE system soon. Go. So we need to make... Oh, I hate doing that. Yeah. Those. That guy. Make another one of those guys. Make one of these guys. Make one of those guys. Make this guy. Voila! We have our jetpack. Let's see. Any quests we can complete now? No. Wow. This guy's neat. And I mean, it's going to be good, like, in the future. Pretty much just for the gear working die. Some of the other ones. Now, to make the advanced jetpack. Do I want to try and get there? Advanced control circuit. Ugh. Ugh. It's definitely doable, but it's just a bit expensive. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's not worth it right now. That's something I'm going to worry about later on. Nope. Go ahead and charge this guy up now. Now, we got to figure out jetpack. Oop. Jetpack. What's bound to M? Hey, I do like I like J for the full screen map there. There we go. Okay. And now I just need a way to turn it on and off, which people will do right alt. I like that idea. Jetpack. And by right, I meant left. Oh, it's slow. It kind of sucks. Ah, the hover mode is terrible on this thing. But it works, and that's the important thing. Right, the thing that really matters here is the fact that this guy works. Now, shouldn't that take from... that on? And it's not charging it. There we go. Wasn't turned on. I wonder, actually... Oh, left alt, there we go. What if I make this that button? No, that doesn't work. Oh, but it did. Okay. Jetpack. I want it to be something that I can eat. Maybe T? That opens chat, that's right. Maybe Y. I want it... No, it can't be F. D. There we go. I wanted something I can easily get to without it. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Alright, we got our jetpack. That's all I wanted. For now, at least. We have a couple apples, right? Maybe I'll make 5... Ouch. Yellow heart. It's enchanted golden apples. Ugh. 45 blocks of gold. I mean, we have it. So we might as well. I also miscounted, apparently. 5 these guys, and then you need 5 of the red heart canisters. Ah, oh, that takes more apples. I feel like an idiot. Okay, well. Put those in here. Well, I feel dumb for doing that one. That's awkward. Oh, and I took the witch water out of our mob farm because I was kind of tired of it letting wither skeletons out. So that doesn't happen anymore. Which is good. I'm a happy fan, enjoyer of that. Go and fill this up with water. I think we actually might be ending this episode here. Also, I want to apologize for 2 episodes ago, the weird ending to it. Funny story. I recorded part of, I think it was episode 18. And then a couple days later, I recorded episode 19, but didn't know that I had episode 18 already partially started. So I just started it like a brand new episode. And I was like, well, I don't feel like putting up an hour-and-a-half video where I just in the middle of it, I do another greeting and intro. And I guess I could have edited in an outro to it, but I didn't really feel like it, so I didn't. So I just kind of left it, and I don't know, I hope people weren't bothered by it. I swear I could have heard footsteps for a second there. Oh yeah, and if you look at the map, I placed down a bunch more torches. You couldn't tell. These dudes are awesome. One thing I did want to look into doing, and I know we talked about this prior, But I am thinking about putting... what's it called? Lucky on the crook. Maybe not right now, but at some point. Because it would allow us to get more saplings and silkworms out of it. So we would have to worry even less about him getting what he needs to. Also, I can make a very easy sugarcane farm using drones, and I might look into doing that soon as well. So let's get rid of some of these. Wheat seeds are unnecessary right now. Although I really should start saving some of these if I do plan on building a big wheat farm. I don't know. What's out here? Oh, that's something in there. That's fine. Yeah, I think we are actually going to end this episode, so... yeah, I guess we are out of time for this one. God, I love this conveyor belt. It makes me so happy to watch. It's so fun. To just see the blocks constantly spewing out of it. Oh, and I did set up, like I said I was going to at one point, there's... Oh, good thing I have more. I put void upgrades on everything except for the flint and the gravel because, well, the flint and the clay, because I didn't think I was going to be getting that much of it, but getting a ton of clay, which is awesome. And looking at this now, I realize that this is all because of the way I have it set up, where it's producing a ton more dust than anything else, plus I've been throwing dust in it, but like the only other thing I could do would be set up triple cobblestone. One of them, like, I guess triple cobblestone would be helpful, but it's not a big deal. I mean, we're producing this faster than we're ever going to sift it, I think, so that's not really something I'm concerned about at all. And yeah, we're losing a bunch of resources, material doing this, but really, I don't care. I'm going to be so honest with you. Like, all of this is free. Like, there's no input that goes into any of this setup here, which is awesome. The only input is for the auto-sifting. But, again, that's just power, and power is not hard to get. Realistically, we could just burn charcoal forever because we have unlimited charcoal. And we could theoretically scale up that drone farm. I don't want to. I kind of like the size it's at. It's producing a lot of stuff, but not too much. And for now, I think it's good. But, yeah. That's going to do it for this episode. For now, I do want to thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.